Hey there guys, it's Ryan Raids and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we're on the main account and this one could be juicy. So, for the champion chase for the Queen of Hearts, the group leader has 1240 points. I don't know if some of these are sleepers. I don't know, or I could just be in a really poor group. I'm hoping I'm in a poor group because we are going to go all in for this Queen of Hearts. Void Legendary. I've got 37 Sacred, so I think I'll do 30. I want to keep some for the Fusion. I've also got 140 Ancients almost, 78 Voids, 25 Primals, and we've also got some Fragment Summons there. Just in case it gets juicy later on, because the 2x on Sacreds finishes in just under 2 hours, but the tournament still goes on for another 21 hours. So I don't know, that's a bit random. That'd be finishing it like halfway through the night, Monday night. So we're going to do what we can. Hopefully that'll give me a big enough lead to put other people off, hopefully. Or it could go disastrously wrong and we pull like hardly any legendaries. So what's the rates? 12% chance for a legendary, so we should be getting like 1.2 legendaries per 10 sacred, so we should end up with between 3 and 4 if the rates are okay. If they're poor, yeah, it could be a bit of a shocker. Or we could get really lucky and get like 5 or 6, but let's find out. So my voice sounds a little bit croaky because I've woken up pretty early to do this before this timer on the 2 times sacred runs out. I've got space. So yeah, let's see if we've got the luck today. Right, come on then, Pelarium. Let's not be tight. I want at least 10,000 points-ish out of these 32 sacreds or whatever. Right, let's get going. First one. And we've got a Grizzle Jar. It's not what I want. We've got a Yorg. It's not what I want either. Some Geos would be pretty good for empowerment. A Sepulchre. Not really. So Lady Annabelle, I can empower my Lady Annabelle with that one even further because I use her for Bommel. Burgess will be another one for empowerment for the Scarab. A load of trash. Vildrax, no thank you. That's 7 down without a legendary. Who's that? Nagoro, no thank you. Oh man, what's that? 8 down, 9 down now. No Legos so far. Come on, Raid, where's the rate? Jareg. Neldor's pretty decent, so he can be empowered now. So what's that? 10 down, not a single legendary. Looking bad. Gorlos, he hits pretty hard to be fair for an epic. Can empower him as well for Cursed City. Oh man, come on. No thank you, Elisania. Oh, we've got the first Lego. Who's that? Tila Gormain. Or what's she do? So attacks enemy, steals one random buff from a target. Has a 50% chance of stealing another random buff if the target is under 2 or more buffs. Meh. Attacks all enemies, HP burn, and continuous heal. Attacks all enemies, 100% chance of increasing the duration of all HP burns, and then places a leech and a hex. That's not a bad Hydra champ, I don't think. You're getting the burns, the leech, and the hex for the extra damage. And she's got resistance aura. I'll have to look up a video on her. I've never seen her before, like come across her. She might be alright for Hydra, one of my Hydra teams. So, how many shards was that? 13 shards and 1 legendary. So we're way off the rates. Right, let's keep pushing forward. We want at least a couple more minimum. At least a couple more minimum. Right, come on then, Raid. Let's stop being tight. Stop being tight. Another Nagoro, no thank you. Oh, second one in the bag. Oh yes, an Estrid. See, I didn't do the fusion for this legendary. I skipped it. And this is the one fusion I regret skipping because she is really, really good. She is top tier legendary, she is. So she got a sleep on the A1. Also, if the target is under decreased speed, weaken. The chance increases. She got a decreased speed and weaken AoE on the A2 and fills all turn meter. And she got increased speed and increased attack for 3 turns, and also another turn meter fill. Then she gets an extra turn. Solid, really solid. And she got speed by 28% in arena. She's a really solid champ. I did regret not doing the fusion for her, but we've got her in the bag. That's not a bad one. So I think that's 2 decent legendaries. The first one I really haven't heard much about, but she seems like she could fit into a Hydra team. Estrid can be used, I think, anywhere. Really solid. Definitely happy with that one. Definitely happy with that one. Right, let's keep pushing forward. There has got to be more in the bag. Got to be. So what was it? 3 to 4, I think, is what the rate should get you for this many shards. So let's keep going. Back to back. Never had a back to back. No. Trash. So we want 2 more minimum. 2 more minimum. Trash as well. Well, it's not too bad for faction wars, but don't really need it. Oh, another one. We've got the 3rd one. And we've got Gala, Soul Guide. I think I've already got her. She's a dupe. So she's got a freeze on the A1 and a debuff spread. She's got what? An AoE, places weaken, and also steals a random buff from anyone under freeze. And she's got block debuffs. And then also got freeze on all enemy, placing freeze on all enemies. And then she's got a turn meter fill. Champion skills not be put on cooldown. Whenever the enemy tries to put either this champion skill or an ally's champion skills on cooldown, places a freeze debuff on them. Okay. The freeze debuff cannot be blocked or resisted. And she's got, again, a resistance aura. Not too bad. Not what I'm after, but not too bad. I think I've already got her, so she's a dupe. So she will go into Faction Guardians. So, 3rd one in the bag. So, the rates have now caught up and we're in a pretty good spot for rates. But we are keep going. I'm going to leave 5 in the tank in case I want to do the fusion. So, we've got 14 left to go. I wonder how many I'll get with that. You could be unlucky and get none. We could be really lucky like we just got and get another 3. I doubt it. I doubt it. So, right, let's carry on. Back to back. Oh, back to back! And it's an Adelin. Excited for the back to back, and then we pop out an Adelin. Oh, man. Oh, man. Good rates. Good rates, but yeah, the champion. The champion could have been better. You can go in Faction Guardians, but yeah. Not the one we wanted to see. Not the one we wanted to see. Anyway, let's keep going. It's all good for the points, though. All good for the points. The duck. No, thank you. So I haven't had a Geo. A Geo would be nice for some empowerment. Oh, and another one. Crazy. Oh, we've got a Gretel. A Gretel. The problem is, she isn't that great without Hansel. So, she's got a decreased defense on the A1. Also, she attacks 4 times and ignores 10% of defense. The first hit, the second hit 15%, third hit 20%, fourth hit 25%. That's not a bad skill. If she kills someone, resets the cooldown of the skill and has a 50% turn meter fill. It's not a bad skill. And she's got an AoE and decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 25%. Yeah, she needs Hansel. To really get her going, you need Hansel. And attack in all battles with 30%. So we have just hit 5 legendaries from 21 shards. That is great rates. Is my luck out though? We've got quite a few new legendaries, bar Adolin and that Soul Guide one. It's not too bad. So, 11 more to go. Come on, Pelarium. Keep the luck coming in. Keep it coming in. Haven't had any of our most wanted though, but we'll take new legendaries. We'll take the new legendaries. Right, next one. Next one. Could we sneak another 1 or 2? Who's that? Gorgorab. Decent epic. Chani. No idea who that is. No idea who that is. Alright, keep going. Aox. Great epic. Come on, give me one more. Give me one more. Corpse Collector, get out of here. Got 5 so far. Oh, and another one. 6th in the bag. Arashi the Riptide. See, some of these legendaries I've not even ever come across. Who is this dude? Attacks an enemy 2 times. Has a 75% chance of stealing 1 random buff. The effect cannot be resisted if he's under Veil or Perfect Veil. HP based champion. Attacks 1 enemy. Ignores 25% of the target's defense, as well as shields, strengthen. He will also ignore Stone Skin if under Veil or Perfect Veil. If he kills an enemy, increases the duration of all buffs on the champion by 1 turn. So he goes through Stone Skin, but he's got to be under Veil, Perfect Veil. So AoE places a Perfect Veil and increased crit damage. The attack deals single target damage to each target individually, rather than AoE damage. We'll ignore 15% of the enemy's defense. After hitting the first enemy, we'll hit every other enemy. Following the initial hit, each hit ignores 5% more of the target defense, stacking up to 35%. Each enemy killed by this attack increases his champion's HP by 5%. It's a bit of a crazy skill, isn't it? So he hits 1, ignores 15%. Then that's the same as Gretel. Then he'll hit 20 on the second, 25 on the third, and then on the fourth person he'll hit 30. And then his second move, shame he doesn't go straight away, and then gets another 25% ignore defense straight through to someone who's got Stone Skin. What's his passive do? At the start of each round, places Perfect Veil. Oh, so you get the Perfect Veil, then you can use that straight off the bat. Then use that, I suppose. But then you want the extra crit damage, don't you? Then has a 20% chance to reflect all damage and debuffs this champion receives back to the attacker. And he's got an active effect. On a 4-turn cooldown, books down to a 2-turn. If the reflected damage kills an enemy, fills his champion's turn meter by 30%, and then he gets a Perfect Veil buff. So he's got Perfect Veil going on everywhere. And he's got 28 speed aura in arena. He doesn't seem a bad champion. Depends how hard he hits. Again, I don't know nothing about this guy. I'm going to have to watch a video, see what he's like. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll do some research into him and see what he's about. But yeah, we got another one. Can we get another one? That's the question. Right then, 6 to go. 6 to go. We'll leave 5 in the bank in case I want to do the fusion. Or if I check back later and someone's gotten close. I'd rather leave 5 for the fusion though, just in case it's a decent fusion. Right. 6 to go. Let's go. Come on, Em. 1 more would be decent. You'd get 7 out of 32 shards. 1 more. Back to back. Back to back. No. Another Jareg. We must have racked up some decent points. And we've got Bonekeeper, no thank you. And we've got Snorting Thug, absolute trash. Wrecked Draft, not bad for an empowerment. 2 more. Come on, pop one more. 1 more. No thank you, Infernal Baroness. Last one then, guys. Bit of a long video. And it is Flesh Terror. No thank you. So that is everything pulled. Decent return, actually. 6 legendaries. Really good return. Happy with that. Let's go have a look, see where we are in the tournament. Yeah, so we're at 10k. Will anyone decide to give that a go? I don't know. Got some decent rewards there. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. We'll see. I'll check back later on to see what happens with this. If someone gets close and I've got to pull some more shards, I'll probably go Ancients and I'll do a part 2 of this video. But that's all for now. We're in the top spot and we're on for the Queen of Hearts. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.